Good morning, everybody. This is Martha again, and I'm just going to do a few reviews on some Revlon products. Some are fairly new and some have been around a while, but I just want to share with you these products. I love Revlon. It's one of my favorite drugstore cosmetic companies. The first thing I want to show you is Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Foundation. Color Stay is one of the best foundations you can get at the drugstore. You can get it in this mousse type of formula. There is also a liquid formula, one for oily skin and one for dry skin. I loved the whipped cream formula of it. It goes on smooth, it blends well, you can build on it. It's just a very nice foundation and it lasts all day. Now I always use a lightweight oil-free moisturizer first on my clean skin. I let that kind of settle for about 30 seconds and then I use a good primer before I put on my foundation, letting it kind of set in for about 30 seconds. One of my favorites again is Revlon, and it is Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. It comes in a little pump, but one thing I don't like about pumps is, you can have a whole bunch in the bottom that just won't come up through the pump, so I had to kind of twist off the top to use the rest of it, kind of just dump it on the top of my hand and just blend it in, all around, and it works so well. It really leaves a nice silky smooth finish to your skin. One of the products I'm not so sure about is the Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights. It looks like a light foundation. It's really not. It's kind of an illuminator. I don't know if you can see it so much there. It's not terribly dark. It's supposed to blend into your skin and give your skin a little bit of a illumination. Now, what I don't like about it on my face is, for me, it kind of makes my face look a little oily, a little almost like it's wet, or like I said, greasy. It's okay if you want to put a little bit maybe around the eyes or something for a little bit of a added shimmer, but I would not use it all over my face. I wouldn't even use a lot of it even on my cheeks, because it just kind of makes me look a little greasy. But some people might like a little more illumination, and it's pretty, but I just don't like all that on my face. Now, if I want to use a nice highlighter, I like the Revlon highlighters. This one is Rose Glow, and it's just a little palette. It has like several little colors there. There's some bronzies, peaches, pinks, really pretty. And I do use a little bit of that over my blush, just kind of as a highlighter. It's very pretty. I do like that better than the Skin Lights. Another thing from them I like is their cream eyeshadows. It looks like this, and you open it up and it looks like that. You can see I've kind of dug around in there. It has a nice mirror. One thing I like about cream eyeshadows is sometimes I use the darker ones as actually an eyeliner. I did that today on the upper eyes. Upper eyelids. I used this pretty brown and just kind of smudged it in. I don't know if you can tell. I also used this Revlon highlighter today too. Again, like I've said before, the lighting in this place is kind of ridiculous, but I do like that. They also have a couple of brand new products, and one of them is Revlon Color Stay Not Just Nudes eyeshadow palette. They have two different ones. One is more browns and tans and taupes, and the other one, this one here, is the one I like, because I always love pinks and rose golds. As you could tell, I love pink. I just got my hair completely dyed fuchsia, and I absolutely love it. This one here, though, is called Romantic Nudes. It's really pretty. The colors on it, some of them are not the most colorful, not the most, pigmented. The darker ones actually are. I am wearing that today too. I don't know if you can tell. What I used on my eyes is I used a nice pink here as a base and brought it all the way up to my brows. I used this pink and a little bit of this mauve pink on my lids, and then I used this purple in the crease, and I brought the purple down around under my lower lash line as an eyeliner. I didn't swatch the other palette because I just went straight for the pinks and all that because I love those the best. This really isn't bad. I do like it. You may need to use a good primer on your eyes before you put this on. You can build on it a little bit and get a little bit more color. Now, if you like a more natural eyeshadow look, if you like a no makeup look, you might like these palettes because they're not terribly dark. The colors are pretty, but they're just not really pigmented, but they do have a little bit of color, and I think, like I said, you can build on it and really make it look pretty. So I do like this. I've used it a few times. Another new product they have is their Revlon Ultimate All-in-One mascara. They have several new mascaras that come in a tube like this with a different color top for each formula. I got the all-in-ones because it's supposed to do everything. And the brush on this is tiny. It's really tiny. And so when I first used it, I thought, well, okay, that's kind of small. I don't like it for my entire eye, but I do like it okay for the lower lashes and for those little tiny baby lashes like in the corners of your eyes. It does get in there and get those small ones. I do use it on my entire eye. Then I go through again and use a little bit, another mascara that I like to get more definition and more color on those longer lashes. It's okay. I mean, I won't buy it again, but you know, when I use it up, I'll just, you know, that'll be it. I won't buy any more of that. Another one of their brand new products is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. Comes in another little tube similar to that that mascara. I do like the packaging of these two. They're kind of neat and sleek and modern. I am not a huge fan of matte lipsticks, but I had a coupon for this, so I thought I would try it. They didn't have many selection. They were pretty much sold out, but they did have my coral. It goes on really dry, and it dries really dry. I mean, it's a matte formula. It's okay. Like I said, I would not buy this again either. It's pretty. I like the shade, but it's just, I just don't really care for a matte lipstick. It looks pretty on, but for me, my lips can be dry anyway, and a matte lipstick, especially a liquid matte, for me tends to dry them even further. But if you like liquid mattes, you might give that a try. Now, I think Revlon has some of the best lipsticks you can get. I have several, like a whole bunch. Like all of these are Revlon. I have, like I said, I have many colors here. But one of my favorite Revlon lipstick products are these lip crayons, the Revlon Color Burst. If you get the tubes that have like a metallic finish, that is a shinier type of formula. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing this one today. And the label on it for the color is, oh no, there it is, but it's so tiny on the bottom. It's number 120. It's so pretty. It's kind of a hot pink fuchsia. They have some matte shades. I do like these mattes better than the liquid mattes because they're a little bit creamier and they don't dry out so much. They have some really pretty ones. They have also a balm that gives just a light color. I prefer just a nice full color, so I just go straight for the full-on lip crayons. One of my favorite ones from this one is one of the mattes, actually, and it's number 205. It goes on really pretty. It's a kind of a nude pink, and it looks so nice on. I wore that yesterday afternoon. These are some of the best lipsticks you can get. I just really love them. I always go for pinks and corals. It's some of my favorites, but I do have a nice selection of reds and a few browns. Here's a nice deep red, if you can see. I kind of like a little shine with my lipstick, or a little bit of frost. I think it just looks pretty. I have a brown one here because you never know when you might need a brown lipstick, you know, winter or fall. Well, again, everybody, these are some of my favorite and not so favorite products from Revlon. Revlon is a good company. It's been around. It's got staying power. So if you were in the market for some good drugstore makeup, I would always stop by the Revlon area and give it a good look. Try these crayons out. Try these lip crayons. They are so wonderful. I just love them. They have a slight fragrance of peppermint that will not last. I mean, you won't be smelling peppermint all day. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Jesus loves you. I do too. Bye-bye.